Hello, good evening, everyone. I've been Alexander. Kindly confirm if I'm audible to both of you or not.
Good evening, sir. Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, everyone. So, Alexander, Abin, and Mariam. In the last session, sorry, while discussing about the debentures, we have covered. Just a minute. Okay. So, I think we did this topic issue of debenture as a consideration other than cash. Right? We, in fact, did 3 questions based on it as well. We did this question number 7, question 8, and I gave you question for the homework. I'm sure that you must have completed those questions. Done, everyone? Anybody having any doubt regarding those questions that I gave as a homework? Am I audible, all of you?
Yes, no doubts. We
No doubt.
completed we started issue of debenture with terms of redemption as well.
Yeah. I know that. Anyways, what I was asking is, I think I gave you questions for the homework. So I just wanted to confirm whether all of you have completed those questions or not. Moving on to case number 6, issue of debenture with the term of redemption. We have already started this topic, and we understood the concept regarding the issue of debenture with the term of redemption. I'm sure that all of you must have revised the concept before attending today's session. Anyways, let me give you a quick recap of this topic. While discussing about this, we have already understood the meaning of the redemption. Redemption basically means repayment of the debenture issued by the company to the debenture holder. All right, and basically in this process, the debenture holder gets the payment for the debentures in which he have invested. But on the date of the repayment, company may decide to repay the debentures at par, or company may also redeem or repay the debentures at premium. Whatever the case may be, this has to be decided by the company only at the time of the issue of shares, whether the company will be redeeming those shares, whether the company will be redeeming the debentures on par or at premium. This has to be communicated as a term and term and condition to the debenture holder only at the time of issue of debentures. So the term of redemption should be made clear to the debenture holder only at the time of issue of shares, issue of debentures. In order to understand this, we also took a few examples. I'm sure all of you have clarity about this topic. So I'm moving to the exact question directly. Let's talk about this. We'll be talking about question number 13. Just a minute. Yeah, question number 13. So all of you, I want all of you to take the screenshot of this question, please, quickly. It says ZK Limited issued 4,99,000 debentures of rupees 100 each at a discount of 5%, redeemable at premium of 10%, past necessary journal entries for the above transaction in the books of ZK Limited. So question says that there is a company ZK Limited who have issued 4,99,000 debenture to T. Just a minute. Rupees 100 each at a discount of 5%, but it is redeemable at a premium of 10%. You need to pass the entries for the above transaction. I hope the question is clear, everybody. Question is pretty simple. This is one of the basic questions of this topic. I'm sure all of you will be able to do it. But since it is the first question, so I'll do it for you. And I'll be giving you the next question. Right. Solution to question number 13. Okay, so first thing, question says that ZK Limited have issued 4,99,000 debentures of rupees 100 each at a discount of 5%. So we'll first of all pass the entry for the issue of debenture, which I'm sure all of you remember the entry for the issue of debenture, right? On issue of debenture.
So we can't see the board.
So on issue of debenture, journal entry will be bank account debit to debenture application account. Right, and issued 4 lakh 99% debentures. This should be rupees 4 lakh. I think I just made a mistake in writing the question. Just a minute, let me correct it.
Sir, also 99% debentures.
Yeah, the percentage is not that important anyways, but still I'm correcting it. It should be, it can be any percentage, that is not relevant. Let me
Okay,
still make the correction. Let's consider it to be 9%. Okay. So that means if the ZChem Limited have issued debentures having total value of 4 lakh and each debenture is costing 100 each, that means total of 4,000 debenture notes have been issued. But it has been issued at a discount of 5%. No, just a minute. Yeah, 5%. So that means 95. Right, everyone, is this clear to all of you?
yes, sir.
So that should be how much? 4,000 into 95, it should be 3 lakh 80. Then on transfer of debenture application to debenture account, this will be debenture application account debit. To 9% debenture account. Also, there was a discount on issue of debenture, so that should also be taken into consideration. Discount on issue of debenture. Account debit 3 lakh 80,000. 20,000, and that should be 4 lakh. Right, everyone? This is the entry for the issue of debenture. Then after this, we'll pass in one more entry for the, because it has been issued with the term of redemption. So on redemption of debenture. Journal entry for that will be, anybody is able to recall what journal entry will have to do for the redemption of debenture? Anyone? We will be redeeming the debenture on premium, na? On a 10% premium. So the general entry for this will be loss on issue of debenture account debit to premium on redemption of debenture account. And amount will be what should be the amount I should write here? Tell me what should be the value I should write here? And no one is responding today. There is 10% premium now. It is to be redeemed at 10% premium. Tell
Yes,
me
sir.
what, yeah, then tell me the value now.
Sir, 4 lakh into 10.
It will be redeemed at 100. Face value of the debenture was 100 plus 10%. That means it will be redeemed at 110. Right? So in that case, we'll multiply. Basically, how many shares are there? 4,000. And on each share, we will have to pay 10% premium. That means 10 rupees as a premium. So 40,000 and 40,000.
Sir, we are
Sir,
not
we can't see the board.
And see the board. Just a minute. Right? Is that clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Sir, into 10.
Into 10. See, what was the face value of the debenture? It was 100 rupees, no? And it will be redeemed at 10% extra, 10% premium. That means it will be redeemable at 110. Got it? So tell me, what is the loss on redemption of debenture? What is the loss? Face value of 100 being redeemed at 110, then there is a loss of 10 rupees for the company on each 4,000 shares. 4,000 will be 40,000. Got it? Is that clear, Alexander, now?
Yes, sir, now it's clear.
And this should, I should in fact write this as for redemption of debenture on premium. On premium. Okay. But we have learned an alternate entry in the previous session. Alternatively, instead of passing an additional entry, we can combine this entry with the second entry as well, right now. So alternatively, we can also do this. We can simply write down it was debenture application account debit, no? Debenture application account debit. Debenture application account debit, right? Then there was discount on issue of debenture. You can see that. And we have a loss on issue of debenture as well here. There is a loss of 40,000 on issue of debenture because of the redemption of debenture, right? And we have a loss discount on issue of debenture of 20,000. This is also a loss. So we can combine both the losses and we can simply write down loss on issue of debenture. Loss on issue of debenture account debit, right? To 9% debenture account and to premium on redemption of debenture account. Right, everyone? What was the amount? Debenture application account was debited earlier by 3,80,000. So we'll write 3,80,000 here. And total loss on debenture, total loss on issue of debenture will be 40,000 plus 20,000. So total can be written as 60,000, right? And 9% debenture account was credited by 4 lakh. So we can write 4 lakh here. 2, premium on redemption account was credited by 40,000. Right? Is that clear? We can pass this alternate entry as well. Na? And this is the more useful entry which we will be using in the all next questions. All right, we won't be doing this entry. We won't be passing separate entries. We'll be passing the combined entries for the next questions only. I hope this is clear, everybody. Evan, Mariam saying okay, sir. Evan, is that clear to you? Alexander, is that clear to you? Any doubts?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
It's clear, okay. Then let's do a question based on it. I'm giving you a question to try. And this time you need to pass the combined entry, okay? Please try this question. Lect Limited issued rupees 2 lakh, 10% debenture at a discount of 5%. The term of issue provide the repayment at the end of 4 years. Lect Limited has a balance of 5 lakh in security premium reserve. Pass the journal entries for issue of debenture and writing of discount. Oh, just a minute. I think this question is different and I don't think you will be able to do it. Let me find some other question for you to try. Because in order to do this question, you'll have to first of all learn about the concept of writing off. All right, so you won't be able to solve this question as of now. So let's skip this question for now. Just a moment. Let me find some other questions for you. Give me a moment. You'll have to wait for at least 2-3 minutes. You'll have to find out other questions. Okay, everyone. I think now this is the question that you can try. On 1st of April 2018, Sakshi Limited issued 1011% debenture of rupees 100 each at a discount of 6% redeemable at premium of 5% after 3 years. As the necessary journal entries for issue of debentures in the book of Sakshi Limited. All right. What do you think? Whether you will be able to solve it or not? Alexander, Evan, Mariam.
One
You
second,
think you'll be
sir.
able to do it?
So can we read it first?
Yeah, no issues. What are you saying, sir? I'll do it. Evan,
Yes, sir, we will.
yeah, this is the same question, almost similar to the previous one. It contains the discount on issue of debenture, and there is a term regarding the redemption of debentures at premium, which is this question is very much similar to the previous question. Only this time we have a different value. Alexander, what do you think?
Yes, sir, we can try.
I'm waiting for your debentures.
Done, sir.
Okay. Eben, Mariam,
Yes, sir.
confirm. You're still doing it, Eben? Or you're done?
Yes, sir. Done.
Done, okay. So can you please tell me the entries that you did for this question? Starting with the application.
Sir, bank account debit to debenture application.
Amount as well.
Sir, 9,500.
Sorry?
Sir, is it 9,500?
9,500. I don't think it should be 9,500. 1,000 into, just a minute, let me check. 94. It should be 94,000, no? Eben?
Yes, sir.
It should be 94,000, no? Because the value of per
Yes.
share is 100 and we have given a discount of 6%. That means each share has been issued at 94 rupees per, sorry, each debenture has been issued at 94. So 1,000 into 94 will be 94,000. Is that correct? Mariam? Okay. Alexander, you got the same value. Mariam saying 94,000. Okay. All right. So tell me the other entry. Tell me the next entry.
Sir, debenture application account debit 94,000. Loss on issue of debenture account debit 11,000.
11,000. How did you come up with 11,000?
Sir, because the discount amount is 6,000 rupees and then
Yes. Yes, that's right. 6 plus 5%. There is a discount at the time of issue of debenture, and it is to be redeemed at 5% premium. So total loss that company have to bear is 11%, right? This is how you must have calculated 11% now, or 11,000.
yes, sir.
Yes, that is right. Okay, so debenture application account debit, loss on issue of debenture account debit. Then
to 11% debenture account 1,05,000. Then to premium on redemption of
yes,
debenture account
that is
5,000.
right. But well done. Mariam, you have got the same answer, or is there any difference in your entries? Kindly confirm if Mariam is saying same. Eben, any difference, or you did it same?
Sir, it's different. So can you solve this?
You want me to solve it? Okay.
Yes.
Firstly, this will be the entry for the issue of debenture for the receipt of application money. 1,000 into 94, 94,000 and 94,000. Then we will be doing combined entry. We won't be doing this entry. There is no need to do separate entries. We will simply pass this entry. All this won't be required. Okay, anyways. So we'll write down firstly debenture application account will be debited by what amount? Debenture application amount will be debited by 94,000, right? And total loss on issue of debenture will be 5% loss on the issue of debenture because we have given a discount of 5%. plus when it will be redeemed at 6% premium, so there is a further loss of 6%. So total loss is how much? Total loss is 11% on the face value. Is that right? Face value of the debenture was how much? Face value of the debenture was 100 rupees. So 11% of 100 is how much? It will be 11. So
Yes.
simply multiply 1000 into 11. 11,000 will be debited. And 9% debenture, it will be 1000 into 100. It should be 1 lakh. And this should be premium is 1000 into, it will be redeemed at 5%. Premium was 5%, 6%. Premium is 5%. So 5%. All right. Got it? I did it right now, Alexander.
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, to the 9% debenture account entry, I got 1,05,000.
1 lakh 5%. 1 lakh 5,000. How did you get 1 lakh 5?
Not sure, sir.
If you got 1 lakh 5,000, then your debit and credit aspect both will not tally. Na?
Yes, sir.
It should be 94,000 debit, 11,000 debit, 1 lakh credit, and 5,000 credit. This way only both aspect can be tallied. I hope this is clear, Maria. Eben. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir. Clear.
So, the next question. Okay, so I have one more question for you, question number 15. This says past necessary general entries relating to the issue of debenture for the following cases. We have 3 different cases here. In first case, it says issued 28,000 debentures, 10% of rupees 100 each at a premium of 3%, redeemable at par. Then issued 30,000 10% debenture of rupees 100 each at a premium of 10%, redeemable at premium. 3%. Issued 80,000 10% debenture of rupees 100 each at par, redeemable at premium. Okay, I want all of you to try this question. And just let me check if I have any other question. Okay, yes, all of you, give it a try. All these cases, all 3 different cases, you have to pass separate journal entry for all 3 different cases. I hope the question is clear, everybody. Evan, Mariam, Alexander. Is question clear to you?
Yes,
It will
sir.
take some time to finish. I'm giving you 10 minutes to complete this question. 10, 12 minutes, complete it. Then I guess 10 minutes is sufficient. I'm on mute. If you have any doubt, understanding anything, do let me know. I'm just right here, just muting myself. Done, everyone. Alexander, Epen, Mariam.
Yes, sir, done.
Epen and Mariam. Confirm kindly. Epen, you are still solving it.
Yes, sir, solving it, but not able.
Mariam, what about you? You're still solving it? One minute.
Sir, can you solve this first?
Epen, you must have done something now. Kindly tell me the entries that you must have passed in the last 15 minutes. You were trying to solve this question, no? Because I gave you 15 minutes and you're telling me now that I need to solve this question. I'm not solving this question because it will take another 15 minutes. At least it will take another 10 minutes. So I'm just telling you the entries. All right, Alexander, could you please tell me the correct entry for this question? And if you have problem doing question, you can let me know in the initial 1 or 2 minutes only. Don't take 15 minutes and then ask me to solve this question. Anyways, Alexander, could you please tell me the entry for the first case?
Yes, sir. Sir, bank account debit 32 lakh 20,000 to 10% debentures account. 32 lakh
Yeah,
20,000.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, and then debenture application account debit 32 lakh 20,000 to gain on issue
32
of
lakh, 32,200. It's not
yes,
32 lakh. It should be 32,200 only, na? Right? Am I right? Or company have issued how many shares? Tell me. In case A, value of the total debentures were 28,000 and each debenture was of 100 rupees. That means company must have issued 280 shares only, 280 debentures only. You understand that?
oh yes, sir.
So you somehow, I think you consider that as a 28,000 debentures.
Yes,
It's not
sir.
28,000 debenture, only 28. The value of the total debentures was 28,000. That means if each debenture was of 100 rupees, then company must have issued 80 debentures. So you will have to multiply accordingly. So in that case, you should have got 28,000. Sorry.
Issued. മനസ്സിലായി. 280 രൂപയ്ക്കാണ് ഇഷ്യൂ. 280
Just a moment. Let me show you the correct solution of this question. That is what I can do. Just a moment. Kindly wait for.
Sir, then only one zero's difference is there, no? Then it will be correct.
Yeah. Everything is correct. Entry is correct. You, because you consider that company have issued 28,000 debentures, so accordingly you multiplied that with 115 and you got 32 lakh.
Yes.
Just be showing you the correct answer. This question, just a minute. Okay, could you please tell me the entry for the second case, Alexander?
Yes, sir. Debenture application account debit 32,200 to gain on issue of debentures 42,000 to 10% debenture account 2,80,000.
Right. Could you please tell me the entries again? Debenture application account debit 32,200 to
To gain on issue of debenture
gain on
42,000.
how there is a gain on issue of debenture.
Sir, so because it's issued at premium and then redeemable at par now, so then there's a for the company it's less.
No, see, there is a loss, na. But, company have issued the debentures on premium, right? So that will be debited, that will be credited to security premium reserve.
Okay, sir.
Whatever the amount at which the debentures have been issued at premium, that amount will be credited to security premium reserve only. And it is being issued, it is being redeemed at par. That means we don't have to do any entry for the loss on issue of debenture. If we need to redeem the debentures on premium, then we have to pass an additional entry. But because it is being redeemed at par, then there is no loss, and therefore we don't have to pass any additional entry to that. Got it? This is how we'll pass the entry. For first case, it will be bank account debit to debenture application allotment account, right? And debenture application allotment account debit to 10% debenture to security premium reserve, right? Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Mariam and Eben, do you understand the first case? Eben,
Yes.
Mariam, do you understand the case one? Case A, in fact. And for case B, we'll pass the entry as bank account debit to debenture application allotment account 33,000, right? And then debenture application allotment account debit, loss on issue of debenture, 10% debenture account to security premium reserve account, and premium on redemption of debenture. Is that clear? Entry for the case 2 is clear. Alexander, Eben, Mariam. Please, Mariam, especially you're not responding. Please confirm if you have got the same entries. If you are having any trouble understanding anything, then I think I'll have to solve this for you. Just confirm whether you, sir, explain the okay. All right, just a minute. It says issued 30,000 debentures, that means 3,300 debentures have been issued at a premium of 10%, which is redeemable at 15%. Solution to B. First of all, we'll pass the entry for the application, right? Bank account debit to debenture application account or debenture application and allotment account, right? And how many debentures are being issued? 300 debentures are being issued having a value of 100 each, but it is being issued at 10% premium. So that means each debenture is being issued at 110. So that means 33,000. Is that clear? Will be the first entry is clear, everybody? Mariam, is it clear to you? Okay. Then we'll pass another entry for the transfer of debenture application to debenture account. Debenture
Application account letter to
application and allotment
allotment account.
account debit, right? 53,000. Okay. So 9% debenture. What was the rate of debenture? 10% debenture. To 10% debenture account. 300 into 100, that means 30,000. Okay, but it will be basically redeemed at premium. Sorry, debenture application account debit to 10% debenture account, 3 lakh into 100 and to security premium reserve. Securities premium reserve account, which will be 300 into 10. That means 3,000. Is that clear? Is this clear till this point? Now question also says that it will be redeemed at a premium of 10%, sorry, 15%. So that is considered as a loss, no? So we need to debit that loss as well. So loss on issue of venture account debit. Two, tell me. Two,
To
Premium
two premium on redemption
redemption of debenture.
of debenture account, right? It will be redeemed at a premium of what percentage? 15%, na? So that means 300 debentures will be redeemed at 15% higher than the face value, 15 rupees. Right? It will be 4,500. Correct? Is this clear to you? And 4,500. Is it clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so it's clear.
Is it clear to you, Mariam? Now? Okay. And moving on to the next case. Case number 3. When the premium is issued, sorry, when debenture is issued at par, but it is repayable at 10% premium. So the general entry for this will be,
50,000.
this is the general entry. Bank account debit to debenture application allotment account 80,000, right? Because it is being issued at par, 80 into 800 into 100 will be 80,000,
80,000 into bank
right?
account.
And debenture application allotment account debit to 10% debenture to security premium reserve. Debenture application allotment account debit loss on issue of debenture to 10% debenture to premium on redemption of debenture. Is that clear? We need to explain it. Mariam, Alexander, Evan. Is this case clear to you?
It's clear, sir.
Okay, and so this was all about the basically issue of share with the term of redemption. So we have completed this topic. Now let's do one more topic, which is the interest on debenture. But before that, I'm giving you one question for the homework, which is similar to the question that we were discussing. Question number 16, I'm giving you as a homework. Kindly take the screenshot of this question. Just a moment. Now you can take this screenshot. You're finding it similar? Do you think you will be able to solve it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And with that, let's move to the next question. The next topic, in fact, interest on debenture. Okay. Now see, in all previous question, as you were solving the question, along with every debenture, we have a specific percentage which is attached with the debenture. 10%, 10% debenture, 9% debenture, and 11% debenture, just like that. So interest on debenture is basically payable by the company. All right. If it is 10% debenture, that means 10% interest need to be payable on this kind of debenture. If it is 12% debenture, that means company has to pay 12% debenture on such kind of debenture. The thing is that this debenture can be paid, interest on debenture can be payable on yearly basis, or it could be a situation wherein company has to pay the interest on debenture on half yearly basis. So it depends upon the term of issue of debenture. It depends upon on what term debenture has been issued to the public. Generally speaking, interest on debenture is payable on half yearly basis. Keep that in mind. Interest on debenture is payable to the debenture holders on half yearly basis. All right. Now, if it is payable on half yearly basis, then in order to pay the debenture, in order to pay the interest on debenture, we have to pass some entry. All right. But keep that in mind that whenever interest on debenture is payable, we need to pass two entries. First entry will be to make the interest on debenture due. Listen to me very carefully. First entry will be for making the interest on debenture due. Then we'll pass another entry to pay the interest on debenture to the debenture holder. Every time interest to be paid on debenture at a specified rate of at a specified percentage, we will be passing two entries every time. Let's suppose if interest is payable on half yearly basis, then also assume that debenture has been issued by the company on first of. Let me give you an example. Let's suppose 500 debentures, 8% debenture issued by company on 1st of April. Okay. Face value of each debenture is, let's suppose 10 rupees each. Got it? And interest, which is 8%, is payable by the company on half yearly basis. On half yearly basis. All right. Then see what entries will be required to do in this case. Firstly, when the debenture will be issued, we have to pass the entry to issue the debentures, right? We will be passing I'm talking about the journal entry specifically. When debenture will be issued, what entries will be required to do? First of all, first entry will be for issuing the debenture. Issue entry will be required, number one. And we'll be doing the issue entry on 1st of April, on the date on which the debenture has been issued. 1st of April of a particular year. All right. Then listen to me carefully. After 1st of April, we have to pay interest at 8% on this debenture on half yearly basis, right? So after 1st of April, 6 months complete on 30th of September. So on 30th of September, we need to pay the interest. So we will be passing the entry to pay the interest. You understand that? Interest entry will be required. You don't have to write anything, just write on the check. You will have to pass the entry for the interest. But see, when it is the date of the payment of interest on debenture, we will be passing two entries. Firstly, to make the interest on debenture due, we will be passing the entry for making it due. Then we'll pass the entry for payment of interest
For payment of it.
payment of interest. Got it? Similarly, at the end of the year, that means in the next 6 months, as on 30th of March, right? This is starting from 1st April till 30th September. This is 6 months. We will be paying interest on 30th of September, but on that date, we'll have to pass an entry to make interest due and then for the payment of interest. Similarly, after 6 more months, we'll have to pay the interest on 31st of March again. We'll pass another entry. Interest entry again. Why? Because we need to pay the interest on half yearly basis. So on 31st of March again, we'll be passing two entries. Firstly, to make the interest due, and secondly, to pay the interest. Got it? Is that clear? You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
First entry for making
Okay.
interest due and payment of interest. Second.
Now, one more thing. At the end of the year, we have to pass one more entry. Apart from the interest, apart from making the interest due and payment, at the end of the year only, we'll pass one more entry, that is for the transfer of interest on debenture to profit and loss account, or in fact, statement of profit and loss account. Right? So see, at the end of the day, interest on debenture is what? Interest on debenture is an expense, right? If you're familiar with the basically profit and loss account, you must know that profit and loss account deals with all expenses. So all the expenses at the end of the year need to be transferred to profit and loss account. Right now, this is very basic. So because interest is an expense, at the end of the year, we will have to transfer all the interest that we have paid to the profit and loss account. So as on 31st of March, apart from the due entry, apart from the payment entry, we have to pass another entry to transfer the interest on debenture to the profit and loss account. Got it, everyone? Is this clear? Yes or no? Alexander, Evan, Mariam. Mariam saying yes. Alexander, I'm waiting for you.
Sir, can you explain
Yes,
it once more?
You want me to explain it again?
Yes, sir. Can you please?
What I was saying, that when interest on debenture is to be paid, first entry will be required for making the interest due. Like this one. Like in this case, for example, X Limited have issued 2000 10% debenture at the rate of 100 each on 1st of April 2021, and it says interest is payable on half yearly basis. So what will happen? First of all, when debenture is issued on 1st of April, we'll have to pass the entry for issue of the debenture. Right? Do you understand that, Evan? Post entry will be made on the 1st of April for the issue of debenture. And after 6 months, when the interest will be due, we'll have to pass entry for making the interest due, debenture interest due. And then we'll pass one more entry to make the payment of the interest. Got it? And again on 31st of March, after 6 more months, we'll due the interest, we'll pass the entry for making it due, right? And we'll also pass another entry to pay the debenture.
Okay.
Apart from these two entry, at the end of the year, we will make an extra entry. We'll pass an additional entry to transfer the interest to the profit and loss account. That is what I was saying there. I hope this is clear now.
Yes, sir. So first,
Alexander Maria.
so the first for issuing the debentures, and the second one for making the debenture interest due and interest paid. Third one for the due entry and payment and transfer of profit and loss.
If it is to be paid on half yearly basis.
Sir, so why we are making the transfer on 31st March?
Why we are making the transfer entry on 31st of March only? That is
Yes.
you are asking, na? I mean, you're trying to say why we are not passing the entry for the transfer of interest to the P&L account as on 30th of September as well. Why it is being done on the last day of the year only? That is the question.
Yes, sir.
Because see, we can pass the entry as on 30th of September as well for the transfer of interest or the interest on debenture can be transferred to the P&L account as on 30th of September as well. But because ultimately, whatever the interest which is payable to the debenture holders need to be transferred to the profit and loss account. So we will wait to complete the year, and whatever the interest that has been paid throughout the year, we will at once. All the amount that has been paid to the debenture holder throughout the year will transfer the entire amount all at once into the profit and loss account. You understand that? Basically, we are not. We just don't want to pass, or we just don't want to transfer the interest on debenture in between whatever the amount that we have paid to the debenture holder as an interest. We just want to transfer all the amount that has been paid throughout the year collectively at once directly to the profit and loss account, that is at the end of the year. That is why we are doing this entry only once at the end of the year. Am I clear to you? Do I need to explain it again?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
So basically, there is no specific reason to pass the entry at the end of the year. It is just because we'll be able to collectively transfer all the amount that has been paid as an interest to the debenture holder throughout the year. Okay, so to make it more clear, let's take an example, take a question in fact. We'll do question number 17. But before that, I think you'll have to learn about, you must be aware about the entries that we need to do to make the interest due and to make the payment of the interest. So when the interest is due, when interest on debenture will be made due, we have to pass this entry. This one. This is the entry when interest on debenture is made due. Interest on debenture account debit to debenture holder account. And when it is paid on the date of payment, the entry will be debenture holder account debit to bank account. Got it? And at the end of the year, when we have to pass an additional entry to transfer the entire interest to the basically a statement of profit and loss account, that time will pass this entry. On transfer of interest to statement of P&L account, entry will be, I think I have made the wrong entry here. Anyways, all of you just note this down. Meanwhile, let me correct the last entry. I'll show you the last entry later. Can you note this down, whatever it is you are seeing on screen. Please note it. Then let me just correct the answer.
Sir, wait, sir. Can you show that slide?
Wait just a minute. Let me just make the correction. Only wait for a minute. Yeah, on transfer of interest to statement of P&L, entry will be a statement of profit and loss account debit to interest on debenture or debenture interest. Statement of P&L account debit to debenture interest account. You can also write that. So interest on debenture sometimes written as debenture interest. And similarly, you can change the first entry as well. Debenture interest account debit to debenture holder. This way also it can be written. Interest on debenture can be written as debenture.
So we can't see the slide.
You're not able to see this slide. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Completed.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. Guys, we are already out of time. So I think let's end our discussion to this point only. We'll start from this point onward in the next session. We'll do some question based on the calculation of interest and interest on debenture and the entry for the same. And we'll also try to complete this chapter. There is one more topic left in this chapter, which is we need to learn about the write-off. We'll talk about it later. But anyways, I just wanted to ask one thing, because your exams are approaching, and I just want whether all of you will be comfortable taking the class on Friday. If we arrange an extra session for you on this Friday, will you be able to attend that session? Liam, Alexander, kindly confirm so that accordingly I can talk to my team. Will you be comfortable taking class on this Friday? Or by arranging an extra session, I think we'll be able to complete this topic in the next session. But in saying that I won't be able to join on Friday. Okay. All right, then. Alexander, what do you think? Will you be able to?
Yes, sir. I think I can join.
Eben,
Yes, sir, I can join. Okay.
you can join. Mariam, will you be able to manage somehow? Will you be comfortable attending class at any time? Kindly confirm so that I can arrange the session accordingly. Will you be able to arrange? Will you be able to attend class at any time? What shall be the timing? No? As per India timing, I conduct the class on 8:30. So if you want the class before that or after that, I think I'll be able to manage. Especially if you can attend the class after 8:30, that will be better. Or if you are comfortable attending class at 8:30, that will be very good. Okay, so you'll be able to attend the class at the same time. All right, then. So thank you so much, Mariam. I'll inform you. Most probably, we will be having an extra session on Friday. But if there is any change in schedule, I'll inform you accordingly. I'll have to talk to my team at Learnivio, and they will be sending you messages. Okay. All right, everybody. So thanks for joining in. We'll see you in the next session with some new topic and new questions. Till then, take care. Goodbye.